Hello everyone, this is GeethaPriya from RMDEC Engineering College. In this lecture, we will be seeing about key constraints. So constraint means a limit or restriction on the value entering into a column. So whenever you're creating a table, you will be giving some constraints or condition so that at the time of insertion, the condition should be satisfied for entering the value. If the condition is not satisfied, then the value cannot be inserted into a table. So various types of constraints are available in DBMS. They are check, not null, default, unique key, primary key and foreign key. In this lecture, we will be covering the first three constraints. A default constraint. Default constraint is used to set a default value for a particular column. The default value will be added to all the new records if no other value is specified. So that means that, so take the example here, a table employee is created with three attributes that are name, number, name and a bonus. So here bonus 5000 is a common value for all the entity. So whomever may be the entity or employee, they are added as a new record. For all the new records, the bonus will be 5000. But suppose a new value has been entered for a particular row, the new value will be added for the attribute and default value will not be added. So in the first syntax or first query, you will be seeing that insert into employee value, the number is 101, name Dev and 10,000 it is specified. So here manually they are specifying a particular value for the attribute bonus. So whenever you are specifying a value by yourself manually, that new value will be taken as the value for the attribute. And for example, you are taking the default value itself. You can see the second query. So insert into employee, number, name, values, 102 and Abhi. So in this case, the bonus attribute value is not specified. It means that the default value 5000 will be taken for the particular row. So this is your default constraint. So in the first query, 10,000 has been added. So in the table, you can see that for Dev, the bonus is 10,000. In the second query, we are not mentioned any specific value. We are going with the default value itself. So the table Abhi, the row Abhi will be having the bonus of 5,000. The next constraint is check constraint. So check constraint in sense, when you are creating a table, you will be giving some condition for a particular column. So at the time of inserting a value in that column, one and only if the condition has been satisfied, the value will be inserted into the table. If the condition is violated, the value cannot be inserted into the table. So this is your check constraint. This example, we can see that we have created a table customer check with the customer number, name and salary. But here the condition is check salary is greater than 5000. So whenever you are inserting salary with above 5000, your value will be inserted. If the value of salary is minimum than 5000, your value will not be inserted into the table. You will be given with an error. So this is your check constraint. The third one is a not null constraint. Not null constraint in sense, you will be manually specifying that the particular attribute or particular value cannot contain a null value. Null value in sense, no value will be inserted for that particular attribute. So when you are going with not null condition, you have to specify any value for that attribute. You cannot leave that attribute without value. So in this query, we have created a table with customer null. So it is going to have the attributes customer number, customer name, salary and customer phone number. Here customer name and salary is a not null value. This means that customer name and salary cannot be left out as a null value, or you have to give some values there. So when the first query, all the values has been entered, so it has been successfully inserted. But in the second query, we are giving null value for the name column. So you are thrown with the error. So this is called, this is your not null constraint. So about the unique primary key and foreign key, we will be seeing in the next lecture. Thank you.